This daily market update has been brought to you by Daily Wealth Report. Trading involves risk of loss and may not be suitable for you. Past performance is no guarantee or reliable indication of future results. All advice and education content is of the nature of general information only and must not in any way be construed or relied upon as legal, financial, or personal advice. Good morning, traders and investors. It is Wednesday, the 23rd of May, and the markets were mixed overnight between Europe and the US. We saw some positive activity in Europe. The US markets were up initially, but lost most of their gains through the last hour and a half of the trading session. We'll have a look at the FTSE. The FTSE closed up 98 points, or 1.8%, and we can see there's a short-term bullish reversal there, a bit of weakness through the end of the day as well. The German DAX was up 104 points, or 1.6%, whilst the CAC 40 gained 56 points, or 1.8%. The Dow Jones Index formed a very small candle. It was down 1 point, so virtually unchanged. We can see that that's a bit of hesitation after a strong bullish trading session the night before. The S&P 500 was a very similar picture. It actually gained 0.6 of a point, so again it was virtually unchanged, whilst the Nasdaq index lost 8 points, or 0.3%. So we may see a continuation of this downwards trend through there. The VIX index, it rallied quite strongly based on the activity of the broader markets. The VIX index was actually up 47 cents. We can see on this chart that it's a solid red candle. It hasn't updated as of yet, but it was up 2%. Reversing the previous night's negativity, closing at 22.48. So at this level here, around about 22.48. Okay, and a quick look at the US dollar, because this caused the commodities markets, or base metals in particular, to fall quite heavily, and gold to fall as well. We'll have quick look at that shortly, but we can see that the US dollar rallied very strongly. So after a couple of days of pulling back, and these are at some pretty long-term highs, we're looking at the June contracts here, but the dollar index rallied to a new long-term high, and there's potential there that if this continues rising, then that will have a negative impact on commodity prices. When we take a look at the price of gold, we can see this here. Gold had a very strong bearish reversal and is continuing in its downwards trend. Gold closed down $21, or 1.3% in overnight activity. Finally, the ASX 200 posted a strong gain yesterday. It was up 48 points to close at 4,121. And a quick look at the SPY futures. They are actually down 19. The chart hasn't updated this morning just yet, but that is a continuation of the downwards trend as well. So we're in for a mildly lower start to the day, and we'll need to see whether that selling pressure continues, and that of course will lead to a continuation of the overall downwards trend. Well, thank you very much for tuning in this morning, ladies and gentlemen. We'll look forward to updating you again tomorrow morning, and wish you all very happy trading.